good day, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you especially on today's episode of Face to Face TV. And today we are taking a very different dimension. Here today we are not talking about politics, we are not talking about business, we are not talking about health or even entertainment. We are taking a very different dive into daily life. Certain things that people have been going through, and at times, I could remember when we were small, we used to say, before I get to the age of 15, I must have done this. Before I get to the age of 20, I must have done this. Before I get to 24, I must have bought my first car, built my house, married my wife, and before the age of 27, we must have flew abroad. And after the whole thing, you find out that you struggle to even find your compass even after service. And today, we want to talk about, is it better to be rich and unhappy, or you are poor and happy? And here with me in the studio today is no other person than a very deep thinker, someone, public affairs analyst, someone who has given meaning into various life issues, daily life issues. She's not a person than Precious Gift. Precious Gift, you're welcome to this.
Thank you.
Please, may we know you more?
Okay, Precious Gift Osinachi. Thank you for having me here today in this discussion. Should I talk about myself?
Of course, go ahead.
Okay, I'm a media personnel, a graduate of mass communication, Abia State University, Turum. I'm a baker, an entrepreneur of that matter, and then I'm a fashion designer too. So I've got a whole lot on me. I'm a wife to my loving husband, and I have a mother, and I have my awesome son there too. So thank you so much, Face to Face, for having me today.
You didn't come with Simchi today.
Oh no!
So that he will drag the mic and scatter the wires.
No, no need for that.
All right. As you see her talk to us, she is well experienced in daily life routine. A media personality, and someone who has also been doing well in the field of business. Also a family woman. So you can see that she has got more experience to talk about what we are discussing today. So let me come this way. What is your response? What do you think about wealth? Who can you describe as a wealthy person?
Oh well, someone being wealthy, I can say it's someone who is who dwells in abundance of wealth, abundance of money, financially. You're comfortable, and then you have all it takes to take care of yourself and all that. So you even have SSCs, and then you actually even have things or means of daily income to yourself. You're well balanced financially, you lack nothing in that aspect. So being wealthy is that aspect for me.
Okay, what do you think about the topic of today? To you as a person, is it better you are, rich and unhappy? In fact, what I mean is this: the money, no matter how it comes, doesn't concern you. But your own is, let that money be there, and you do not have peace of mind, or you are poor and happy. So what do you think?
Okay, in today's topic, it sounds funny though. I can't possibly accept to be rich and unhappy. No, how does that work? That I dwell in abundance of wealth, and then I still feel unsatisfied, and then being poor and being happy. Yeah, many people will say the poor really need to level up, and the poor this and that. But hello, most of the poor persons enjoy inner peace. What they lack is sufficient financial gain. that is all what they lack. But they have this contentment in themselves. They are satisfied. They focus on non-material things, and what they focus on is building strong relationship in the community, fulfilling their life purpose, and they're even more grateful to the little thing you give to them and bring to their table. They are happy. When you are there, you are rich, you're in your mansion, when you're in your house, you're lying there, but every minute of the day, there is something within you that is biting you off. Everybody is just saying you that he is rich and want to relate with you because of your money. But you who has the money knows that there is something somewhere that you really lack so much, and it's not a comfortable thing to do with.
So to you, where do you can you be comfortable?
Okay, yeah, in the topic, I would say it's better I'm poor, yes, and then I'm happy, because totally when someone has the rich will understand that if you don't have the happiness, in fact, they themselves can tell you that having the money and the happiness is not there, that the money itself doesn't guarantee peace, it doesn't guarantee happiness, it doesn't guarantee a good relationship, it doesn't guarantee life fulfilling purpose, it doesn't even guarantee satisfaction. It's just that it can bring whatever you want to you at any point in time. So for the topic, I would say it's better I'm being poor and happy, but however I want to be in the middle class. Yeah.
In this instance now, there is no middle.
Yeah, there is no middle
There is no
class
middle
here.
space, you
Yes,
understand?
but for
So
me,
it is through extreme ends.
yes, I
It's
can't.
either you are here or there.
Or there.
It is true.
I'll
Though what
be
we are
poor.
saying doesn't mean that there are no rich people who are happy as well.
yeah,
Are you getting me?
yes.
Of course, there are so many rich people
Who are
make
happy,
their money through a very
genuinely,
legit way,
and they are okay.
They are very happy.
Yeah.
They maintain a very peaceful home. No, these are not the ones we're talking about. We're talking about the very few or many as well who might be, swimming in the so-called, wealth,
Wealth.
but they lack every atom of happiness, no peace of mind. If cockroach runs in their bedroom, they will now, hey, their
Yeah,
mind will fly away and all that. If anything happens, if cloud forms when they are driving on the way, they will think that their enemies
Something has
have come.
come.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So nothing happens naturally again.
So that's-
they think everything must be orchestrated by
Fine.
so demonic powers and all that.
It is
so,
being rich and being scared at the same time of your life. So what's the sense of having that way? Like, okay, let's say for example, the young guys of today.
Yeah.
Yeah? In the society today, we can see a young guy of 24 years, 25, 26, 27, not even up to 30 years old. He's driving a very expensive car. He lives in a good house he can afford. Then when you come to his family background, there is nothing to write home about. They don't have, as in, they are very, very, very poor. But at this age, he is already rich. You see the kind of friends he mingle with, the kind of phone he have and all that. And of course, the money wasn't made genuinely. You understand? Now, this wealth he has gotten in this manner, he wouldn't have peace of mind because, one, he's scared of the way he got the money. Maybe he has done this through ritual. And of course, you know that devil gives you and gives you time. In fact, when the devil helps you to get to this point in life, he withdraws your total freedom. You only answerable to him whenever it is, and your death package self is at the corner. Most of these young guys knows when they will die. They even have limitations of what they should do so that they wouldn't become victim of the bad side of that wealth they've acquired.
So are you saying that there are no very young guys who have made their money in a very legitimate way? Because see, I think I've seen a very young guy, he's a tech person. This guy before the age of 16, 17, has made a huge amount of money through his tech, knowledge.
Good. This one, he's using his talent and skill to work genuinely, and the blessings is there. So he will comfortably walk on the way. His money there, he's getting it. He's going to have his peace of mind, eating his money happily, walking around everywhere he can. But most of these young persons doesn't have this freedom to walk around anywhere. They don't even go everywhere. They have a specific place they go to. You know.
Yeah, let me still come this way. I know of a very young guy too. He just finished secondary school. I don't know whether he wrote to or not. Are you getting me? And from what you were saying, the background is nothing to write home about. The parents, own no company, or in fact, they have no traceable means
Of wealth.
Wealth. And this young guy, after secondary school, has never worked anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, I think the last place he worked was in a pure water company.
Okay.
Which
that
I know cannot pay him more than
20,000,
30,000.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, in less than a year, the guy just made one movement and came back with a very, very expensive car and was moving around the community with security. Are you getting me? So it now sparked reaction. What could have happened?
How come?
And this guy may not really sleep in their house before he started building. And this guy started building 2-3 houses at the same time.
Okay.
He could not sleep there without more than he would lock in the hotel with security and all that. So we begin to question what could have happened. At this point, I want to believe that this guy will never have a peace of mind. He will never have peace of
because he didn't make his money genuinely. The money didn't come genuinely.
Okay, let me come this way. Can money really buy happiness?
Money can't buy happiness. That's just the truth of it. The natural freedom around you, the friends, the family, the things around you are the things that will bring you happiness, not the money itself. A rich man will tell you the only happiness that money only brings satisfaction and not happiness. The reason it brings satisfaction is this.
Can money really bring satisfaction or momentary satisfaction? Can money really bring? Because let's assume now you are on a table. Yeah? You're on a table and you've ordered for very delicious meal. You are a caterer, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe you've got the appetizer and you are trying to get yourself ready for the mouth-watering food, and all of a sudden you hear gunshot, boom, boom. Are you getting me? So what are you going to? Will you still be satisfied by the food that is on
you're
your
paying
table?
for? Fine. Because at that point in time, the poor man will just want to hide out. You yourself, you're scared. Maybe your car was parked outside where you went to eat the food. You're scared of your life. You're scared of the investment you've made in the money. You need returns and all that. In fact, you become so scared of so many things.
Of who knows whether the people you do last after your life they have tracked it.
So this is just life for you. So that's why I'm saying, you see, money cannot guarantee happiness. The only thing it can be is that it guarantees the fact that you are satisfied in the material aspect of living, because it will buy you whatever you want. It can even set you free from problems, you understand, which you can use money to resolve.
Okay.
You understand? But money can't buy your happiness. Okay, for example, you got married to your wife, and then all of a sudden something happened and the peace is not there. You're back home every day, you are quarreling, the family is not at peace and all that. Money cannot settle that peace at home. It's just friendship, engagement, communication, interaction, you understand, right attitude and approach that will actually that can guarantee the peace of mind you're going to have in your house. A poor man can go outside and struggle for the day, couldn't get what he or she wanted and all that. But at the end of the day, when he's back home to the wife, you will see the wife will welcome him, the little food they have, they can eat together. He will say, "Oh, honey, darling, look at how it happened today." That one will say, "Don't worry, God will do it for us." They will pray together, they will sleep together and all that. Yes, open up. But a rich man can have one problem like this. He won't even come back to discuss with the wife. He will come back, end up answering call using that furious nature you brought outside, bring it back home, and everybody's just scared of him at home. Daddy is not happy, and all that kind of stuff. He's just thinking and thinking. He couldn't even just discuss with the wife and all that. Sometimes a man, most of them sometimes take away their sense of love from their family because they are wealthy. You understand that?
Yes.
You, because you have the money, when you come back home, the only thing you give to your wife is the money. Anything you want, have your money. But the family there is in shambles. They are not having your presence as a father of the house. The children are not having this connection with you. They're not this love. You're just so stick to business, money, calls. Even when you're at home, you're on calls. You're on laptop, you're on newspaper, you're on this and that. As in, why your children are there watching you, they end up having their phones and everybody's just on there. Your wife will just say welcome and other, maybe fix food, you all eat together. Normally she will just go to bed, but the children needs you. You make out a time. See, you pursue money, chase money and everything. You're doing it for this, but then you will die. See, that money you're looking for still remain where it is.
Exactly.
And when you are going down 6 feet, that money is not going anywhere with you. We'll use it for a befitting burial.
Exactly.
We'll only use it for a befitting burial. But you won't even know the kind of befitting burial that was given to you. You won't even know those that that came for you. And the friends, you even keep more friends outside. You have more time to discuss, go to bar, do this, have your friendship discussion with people and all that. But money is just beclouding your sense of reasoning, where you could bring back love, peace and everything to your home, but you're just using money to flaunt. Whereas there are some family, the money is there, the happiness is there, total happiness. The man doesn't use the money and what his means of income. I didn't say you should joke with your business because you want to be with your family, but giving time to your family. They are the ones you are working for. When you say goodbye tomorrow, even someday something may happen and this money will suddenly disappear. You will become a nobody tomorrow. It's just that family that will bring back the peace that will help you to live and sustain you. It's just that family that you need that will do it for you. So you see, being rich is very, very okay. It's beautiful. It's dwelling in abundance of what money you can get yourself anything you want, build your life and all that. Everybody wants to be rich and satisfied. Yes, we all know. But first thing first, get it through the right source. And when you get it, have time for your family. Because if you don't get the money from the right source, the thing is this: you're going to have this running away piece from you. Even at home, you are in trouble. In fact, at a point, you can't even tell somebody what exactly the problem is, why you are
because so many things will be pursuing you at the same time.
a whole lot of trouble in you. Someone wrote on Facebook that she said, I like the way God shared problem to everybody in this life. See, if you are rich, you have your problem. If you are poor, you still have your own problem. Everybody in this life has a problem to solve in this life. Till the day you die, you will keep having problem, whether rich or poor. But the thing is this: be poor, remain happy, stay focused, and someday you will get to a point.
I'm coming to that. That would be. I mean, this poverty of a thing.
Yeah.
But before then, let me ask you a question. You know, when we are growing up, if you see young ladies who have grown up then, when we are small, and you interview them about the kind of husband they would want to marry, they will tell you they want somebody who has prospect, somebody who has focus, somebody whose future is bright, who they can build,
together with,
and all that. No, about that time, you still see that majority of them will end up marrying, building with their husband, and
actualize that
very
purpose.
stable home. But now, I was interacting with a young lady the other day. She said she doesn't care. In as much as that young man doesn't have money, it's none of her business. That she cannot be, after suffering in her father's house, she will still go and suffer in another man's house. So what is this about young ladies and money and rich, wealth? This time around, when it comes to, that is one of their requisites for a good
getting
husband. So
fine in this aspect.
What's the connection there?
Okay, in this aspect now, like I was saying something the other day. I said anytime I just log into my Facebook, everything I see, new information is this: a man cut off his wife's hand, the woman killed the man, marriage is broken, divorce, this as in marriage shattered every blessed day. And I said, I saw my grandparents living together, my great grandparents, my parents are still living together, my parents in-laws are still there. They are living together at their age at this point in time. Even my own grandmothers are alive and they are still living in their husband's house. So sorry, what will make me not to live in my own husband's house? You understand?
Yeah.
So what business do I have with a broken marriage in this aspect? But right now, this we want to marry somebody who is rich. It is really a problem to our young ladies. It's really a problem to our young ladies. I don't know why it is being so. A young girl will see in fact, some of them, there is a woman I blame. She told her daughter that she doesn't care whom she gets married to, that what she wants is that she shouldn't get married to a guy that cannot take care of her, that doesn't have money. Now in this aspect, it is the mother that is pushing the young lady. Now in the other hand, young ladies these days doesn't want to suffer. Everybody wants the money. Everybody. That is why if I see them dying now on social media, they say, hey, this guy used this lady, young lady, for ritual, they cut off her parts and all that. I say yes, she deserves it. Why? You've seen the kind of person you have as a friend, you're seeing his circle, you're seeing where he's coming from and his lifestyle, yeah. And you're telling me that you're enjoying the money he's giving to you, the bond straight hair, the fund, the everything, and at the end of it, you want to tell me that you didn't know that at a point that get rich to get to your turn, that he will use you to still adopt you. So why should I feel pity that that person is dead? No, I don't do that. Or they say she got missing, she went to her boyfriend's place. No, I don't have pity. I don't feel pity for that. But you see, building together. As for me, when I got married to my husband, the finance was not that stable for us.
Yeah.
You understand? In fact, what I saw was love. I didn't see this money stuff and money this and that. I was there with him until this time we are even enjoying it. You understand? Now the money is coming, the money is there. If I was looking out for the money, I had a whole lot of suitors then that had the money. In fact, one is dead last year. Yes, he has this money. He was ready to spend on me and everything. He later got married. He even got married before I got married. But right now he's dead. If I was looking at his money and got married to him that time, since last year I would have been a widow. Are you getting me now? I don't know why we focus on money. Okay, that is the reason when the guy can no longer provide for you in marriage, the marriage shatters. The man loses the respect. Everything is gone. Two of them, you will see helter skelter, no respect again, no love, nothing. Because the reason for getting married there is gone now. They no longer have a reason to stay together because there is no money again in the marriage. They can't be sustained. Sure, you know that at a point, you're married for years now. You know that at a point in life, no matter how ready you is, challenges of marriage do come. I don't know if it's a test of time.
Of course.
That you can stay even in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. If you that he has this studio, you wouldn't even have gotten a job for the past 6 months. You'll be wondering what is happening. At that point in time, both the patience of your wife and you yourself is being tested.
You'll be depleted. And,
fine. At that, fine. Bringing some fine to you. Now it takes a good understanding of the two of you and the love you already had, which is the basics of your marriage, that will keep you together. Your wife, when you think otherwise, your wife will say, no, let's just pray, this will get better. You keep hoping. If it's Gary, the two of you will drink and understand. Nobody outside will know that what people ate today was Gary or drank Gary, or that what people ate is biscuit at night and slept. The next day too, maybe the woman now only have a means of income like maybe 2,000 in a day. She will bring it home and you people can manage. She will be covering up for you the times you do not have. Exactly. Not even a neighbor or even a family member will know that there is this financial setback between in your family at that point in time. There will be a cover up and a shield
Yeah,
there until you stand up again to your feet. And it will be later on she can use it to encourage somebody and say this thing also happened to me. You understand? This thing happened to me. But right now, the youngest of today doesn't want to hear that kind of story. That at a point in life, you as a man, you don't no longer have what to. And the problem with these young ladies is that these particular persons don't have a handwork. They are not schooled. That same man will be the one to fend for their financial expenditure, both in school. They don't have handwork.
Yes, some of them will not still
This, in fact, somebody
that would be
fine.
a topic for another.
Somebody will be, that's why some men will be like, what does women bring to the table? It's not because they don't see their own mothers.
Some say that what they bring to the table is big breast and pork.
Fine. It's because of the demand of what I saw a video the other day. A young lady, she's just a student. What her hair is 500,000. She was being interviewed. She's wearing a hair of 500,000. Who is paying your school fees? Your parents. What handwork do you have? Nothing. You are just fine on her hair. That cannot fine. She was even asked her course of study. She doesn't even know. Okay, the language used was, what is your discipline in school? She doesn't know what is her discipline. You know. At that point in time, these ones are the real ones. That is why I used to tell people, please, if you want to marry, don't marry problem for your kids, because the teachers will suffer it.
Yes, well, okay. Lastly, you said it is better you are poor and happy, than being rich and unhappy. Now let me come to the poverty side. I was discussing with someone the other day. I told him that, do you know that poverty doesn't guarantee one being a good person?
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many poor persons who are also both poor and wicked at the same time.
I swear.
In our local parlance, we say,
Amusu, yeah.
Are you getting me? And because of that poverty, they are very, very
arrogant and they
and
just they are bitter because of their situation and all that.
And you know that these are the people in this present economy who will still give birth to 7-8 children. Do you know why? They don't have business conferences to attend. They don't have time to prepare.
Their comfort is their wife.
Their comfort, everything is their wife. Their leisure time with their wife, whole time with their wife. And whenever they come back, if they want to take siesta, they will join with them. So before you know it, a rich man will be, giving birth to 2 children all his life, and a poor man will, bound every time. All he got is his wife and all that. So how do you balance poverty and also, removing this
wickedness lifestyle?
This lifestyle that
See, I would say, if you are poor, or if you are poor, in fact, be poor and have sense. Are you getting me? Don't be poor to remain poor. Because common sense is simple. Common sense is not being bought. You know your situation. You know how you're struggling in the family, but then all you think of is, yes, I know that your wife guarantees your happiness, but it shouldn't guarantee that you should have 50 children. Whereas the burden of your children will not lie on others to take care of. It's not a sensible aspect of being poor. The aspect of being poor I'm even talking about is not this aspect of you just be there, you go back to your wife, you keep bearing children every blessed day of your life. No. It's just that being poor I'm talking about is that you do not have the total financial capability or capacity for you to carry on your financial expenditure at the moment you need it, and even have some extra to spend in the next minute when something urgent comes up or emergency.
In this instance,
you understand?
It is better to say it this way. It is better to let go some certain things and means of getting rich that wouldn't guarantee you peace of mind.
Fine.
Let me just say this.
Fine.
There is an offer do this thing, you will get $100 million.
Okay.
And you know, it will definitely be detrimental to you as a person.
Good.
Are you getting me? It will definitely haunt you in your life even sooner than you expect. Or let go and remain where you are and remain who you are. Are you getting me? So in this instance, my people, it is better you let go $100 million
let your integrity remain with your peace. With your
that
peace.
Is all we
Yes.
discussing on this podcast.
Being rich genuinely, the truth is, being rich genuinely is awesome.
Yeah.
Your happiness is there, your contentment is there, your friendship level, the nature seeks for you, everything will be of total happiness with you. You'll be satisfied in this life, you'll be comfortable, you understand. And then for you to be poor too doesn't mean that you're being written off. But what we are saying is, even when you're poor, someone being poor, you can actually have your total happiness even when you don't have this particular money those that are rich has. So be poor with senses, still keep working hard, keep pushing. The truth is that not everyone in this life will be rich and die. You understand? So when you want to get rich or you are rich, please make your money genuinely. And you too, when you are poor, just make it a sensible one where you're in the level of what we know is that you're okay with everything, you're a good person, and the only thing you lack is just the finance. And at the end of the day, happiness rolls to everyone. Don't get rich quick in the ungenuine way, and your peace is being sold. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Precious Gift, for being with us today on Face to Face TV. Friends, please, let's have your concerns
An opinion.
What do you think? Do you prefer being rich and unhappy? Or do you prefer being poor and happy? See you next time.
Face to face, now they read my eyes. We talk with the young things for the